Hi guys, and welcome to Cultnomics. My name is Paul Hanley, and today I'm going to be chatting to you about monopolistic competition in the short run. Okay guys, for monopolistic competition, there are a number of key characteristics or assumptions underpinning that market that you would need to know before undertaking formal analysis. The first key characteristic underpinning monopolistic competition is the large number of firms involved. So by this we mean that each firm is independent and it has a small amount of market share, so not an awful lot of influence on that market. Secondly, there are low barriers to entry, hence the large size of firms in the market, so it's quite easy to enter and compete under these type of conditions. Number three, products tend to be differentiated, which means it's different than perfect competition because there's advertising involved and firms try to distinguish their product. And number four, there is profit maximization where MC equals MR. For monopolistic competition in the short run, what we're going to have is a basic diagram where we have an X and Y axis here, and we're going to label that diagram. Up here on the y-axis we will have the price of the product itself, but we will also look at the cost of that product. Down here on the x-axis we will have the quantity produced by that firm as well. For the short run, what we're going to take is a demand curve for that firm. In monopolistic competition we're going to draw it pretty elastic. There is product differentiation in advertising, but we're going to say it's an elastic product with a demand curve that's downward sloping, indicating that as price drops, quantity demanded increases, ceteris paribus. We will draw a marginal revenue curve as well added onto that, and the marginal revenue curve will also be downward sloping, and we will label this marginal revenue here. For a firm operating in monopolistic competition, firms tend to have an average total cost curve that is U-shaped in nature, so average total cost curve here. And finally, the other bit of cost information is a marginal cost curve, which will cut average total cost at its very bottom point and will indicate marginal cost here. Firms in monopolistic competition are profit maximizers. So for profit maximization for any firm, including one in monopolistic competition, what we set is MC, marginal cost, equal to marginal revenue for this firm. Marginal cost equal to marginal revenue is indicated by the red point or red dot that I draw down here. What we do is we bring a vertical line straight through it, down here initially to the quantity axis, which we call Q1 or profit maximizing quantity. Up here we bring the vertical line up to our demand curve, and this gives us the price or profit maximizing price that's charged by the firm. And wherever that vertical line hits the average total cost curve, we bring that straight across to give us the per unit cost of production for that firm. The difference between price 1 and C1 is our profit margin, as indicated on the left hand side, and this profit is made over every individual unit that's sold. So we can indicate the profit margin and the profit all the way up to Q1, and we call that supernormal profits. And what you might see at the end of all that is that this diagram looks an awful lot like a monopoly. In fact, monopolistic competition does tend to resemble a monopoly in the short run, and that is in the short run only. I hope you call back to Cultnomics soon. Bye for now.